Guys, welcome back to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Now let's get right into this video. So the first step in making homemade gravy, after you remove all your meat that you cook, you want to keep this grease. This grease is a key to making your gravy. You do want to pour off all the excess oil. You will need this. Keep it. I have about this much left. Not much at all. You do want to keep all the excess from the meat. That's important as well. Support it for the browning if anyone wants to know. The browning of the onions. It helps coat it, makes it lovely, flavorful, all the above. Then you get all your onions that you just chopped. You can cut it however you want. I typically cut it like this. No special format. Just nice thin slices. This is going to shrivel up anyway once it's fried. And you might have noticed I switched pots only because this is deeper, so it's easier for gravy making. Like, this is super deep, so I want to make a lot of gravy because of course I have rice with it and then some lovely green beans. So pretty much you cook the onion. I know these little pieces look burnt, but those pieces are going to be key to being burnt if that makes sense. But you cook the onions until they're pretty much dark as you can get them without burning them. So this, I know it looks kind of not pleasing, but it's going to get beautiful. Just be patient, okay? Now that I have the look that I want for my onions, yes, it's supposed to look like this. You just simply add a little bit of flour to it. Remember, a little bit of flour takes you a long way. Why? Because flour rises. Once you get this nice thick coating around the onions, you add a little water this time. Ooh. You keep stirring it. If it's your first time, we recommend turning it down super low while you do this process. If not, you add too less of water with a lot of flour and onions. It's not going to make what you want. It's just going to burn. Typically do is I add a little bit about this much water. And then I get that nice thick texture, like super thick, because I want to add a bunch of water to this. So when it's super thick in the color that I want, see, turning brown. Then you just add a bunch of water because it's so thick right now. It needs a lot of water. And then you're gonna get this nice ugly watery texture, which is perfectly fine. Remember, flour rises. Now it's pretty much water based again. It's kind of like you repeat a bunch of steps, but once you get it the first time, it'll be the norm for you. Now that all the meat is in here, you want to keep it on low and pretty much just cover it, and then you're just going to wait till it kind of gets a nice little boil. You want to keep it stirred, and then eventually you'll see the gravy. Looks like the gravy's getting a little thick, which is perfect. You do want to make sure you continue to mix up the gravy with the meat, maybe like every 3 to 4 minutes, or as much as possible. Just a little tip, if you do want it thicker, you can always add more flour, just a little bit at a time though. I kind of like it like this because once gravy gets cold, it gets too thick, so this is perfect for me actually. Also, another tip is when you add all this water, you got to remember water kind of, dilutes things. So you need to add a little bit of salt and a little seasoning, in the gravy. So your meat doesn't taste like water, basically. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe.